Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started and towing the slab, Paul Skeens.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings through that one for strike two. Strike three. Skeens sends him packing. Here's Juan Soto. That one at triple digits.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
One down, base is empty. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
1-1.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-1.
Upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
One out, base is empty. It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Man at first, one away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. And that one is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Pete Alonso. Right through there for a strike. Alonso in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former home run derby champ. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
0-2.
Strike three. Skeens gets the strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Brandon Nimmo in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Two out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
That one drilled left field and foul ball. Missed inside with the curve. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Kodai Senga. What do we have on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's Tommy Pham. That one missed.
One ball, one strike.
In the air, left field. Nimmo gets under it and makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Two down, base is empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And the first offering is not close. That one missing inside. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball. 3-1.
This one in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Brings it in for the third out. Top of the second, here's Jesse Winker.
Let's go, Pirates. All right, Pittsburgh. Let's go, Pittsburgh.
Skeens back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. In the air, out towards right center. Pham sizing this one up, makes the catch for the out. Tyrone Taylor digs in now.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Full count.
On the ground, Hayes. Throw to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way inside, and that hit him. And now here's Jeff McNeil. That one in there across the letters. Next offering is fouled back. Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Come on, Pirates, you can do it.
On the ground to the left, Connor Falefa. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Mets strand one, but they're on top 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. In there at the knees, strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. This is Joey Bart. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
And that's too high. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. And that one upstairs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto puts it away for the out. 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Billy Cook. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor coming on. And that ends the inning. So they make short work of them there. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. And that one pulled foul. Fastball for a strike. Almost got him.
Two.
Here's the 2-2. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning. Juan Soto now singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
We got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
1-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nobody out. Runner at first. Just
No,
off the
outside.
outside edge. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Towards
Foul
first
ball.
and foul ball. The 2-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cruz settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And
2-0.
another ball. Lindor, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds trying to get there. He's got it. 2 down.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just
no.
missed. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Schemes, picks over. Lindor back in there.
Ball.
He really committed to that
2-1.
fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Outside corner for a strike. And that is downstairs.
1-1.
And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. That's a little bit low.
2-2.
Hit in the air, right field. Soto makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Right through there for a strike. Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum
No
Glove.
ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Taylor sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Outside
2-2.
low. And the count's even at 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Flied to right his first time. Winker measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And a foul ball.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Tyrone Taylor. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's to third. Hayes to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly as they're unable to add to their bottom four. Now it's the right fielder, Tommy Pham. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Brian Reynolds here. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The Mets leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And that drops in for a strike. And that one missing low. That's outside. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's low for ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A 2-run homer, and we're level. It's 2-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ball to strike. And there's a ball. Out to short. Toss to Alonso. And that is that. Cannonball coming. 2-2 game. We go to the top of the fifth, and now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Skeens back to work.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's 0 for 1. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is downstairs. Right side. And that one finds its way through. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now it's Frankie Lindor, 1 for 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and he'll play it on a bounce. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And now it's Juan Soto. And he takes one right on the black, and that is strike 1. McNeil, the lead runner at second. Lindor at first. 1 gone. Fought off foul. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
This one high in the air to left center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner. That one found hard the other way.
One, two.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 on, 2 outs. The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Now a fly ball to right center. Pham has this one sized up. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. 2 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball.
You know, these Pirates, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Way high there. And the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. In the dirt, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
And a foul ball. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it, but no chance. That's an infield single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That's in there. Strike 1. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In the dirt. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but
and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and this game is still tied at 2-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Caleb Ferguson. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Misses outside, and 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dennis Santana loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman also getting ready. Yeah, 1-1 now. Sliced hard, but foul. Inside, and that's ball 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Brandon Nimmo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there, 0-1. Way
That's
high.
A ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And
ball,
that misses. And it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. In there for strike 1. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Inside, just missed. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one lifted to left. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the right fielder, Tommy Pham. Fastball for a strike. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. That's inside. That misses, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Full count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Yeah, the batter now, Brian Reynolds. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one's upstairs, ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. And it's fouled away. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Dennis Santana.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor has grounded out a couple of times. Santana, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That was the emergency hack right there.
The 0-2. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Misses outside, and the count even 1-1. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Three balls, one strike.
Francisco Lindor waits on deck. The 3-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Up and in, ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. The shortstop takes the ball. Little chopper rolls foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reynolds tracks it down for the out. Mets leave one. Score remains 2-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Kutch to the dish. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Jose Buto up and loosening in the pen. Minter warming up as well. The pitch to McCutchen. Foul ball there. And a breaking ball misses outside. That missed inside, and it's 2-2. And the sweeper misses. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New arm out of the bullpen, Jose Buto. Here's Joey Bart now. There's the swing and a miss.
No ball, one strike.
And now it's even up.
Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 2-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. That misses. And now it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
3-2. And a swing and a miss. And one gone. And now the first baseman, Billy Cook. Yeah, big swing and a miss. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. That's way outside, and it's a ball and a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom of the 7th. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Holderman. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto, 1 for 3. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, out. They get the out on Soto. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Drilled out towards left center field. Reynolds sizing this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away. Pete Alonso, the next to hit, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two outs. comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, A.J. Minter. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Outside. 1-2 to count. That one missed. Headed towards the corner. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Pinch running here, Jared Triolo. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
On the ground right side, off balance throw in time. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Out to center. Taylor sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. A big run scores on the sac fly. They lead it in the 8th.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Reynolds stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup, and a count 1-2. hammered, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And now O'Neal Cruz. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike.
Two, one.
Squirts away a little bit. Reynolds off of first with 2 away. Now snap throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. But they push across 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Pirates 3 and the Mets 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Nimmo swings through it for strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Upstairs. 2-2. To the right side. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's in there.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him! And now 2 gone.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
So last chance for the Mets. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count even at 1. And that skips in the dirt. They're down to their final strike.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
This could end it. in the dirt, and the count is filled up.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Stays alive. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.